This story is dark and mysterious and 100% true. In 2004, a 23-year-old man went to a party in a small Kansas town. By sunrise, his friends couldn't find him. A month later, his body turned up in a place that had already been searched. And the question that came after, they've never been answered. Tonight, we're talking about the disappearance of Alonzo Brooks. And this is a story that not even MrBallen has told. Alonzo Brooks grew up in Topeka, Kansas. Friends knew him as funny, kind, and loyal. The type of person who lit up a room. On April 3rd, 2004, he was invited to a house party in a rural town called Lansing, about an hour away. He carpooled with friends, and when they arrived, there were nearly 100 people already there, drinking, laughing, music blaring, but as the night wore on, tension started to build. Alonzo was one of the only guys there at the party who was quiet. Witnesses later admitted that racial slurs were thrown his way. His friends claimed they got separated in the crowd. When they left later that night, Alonzo had no ride home. The next morning, Alonzo's family realized he never came back. His truck was still at the house, keys inside, his wallet inside untouched, but Alonzo was gone. Local police launched a search. Volunteers combed through fields, woods, and creeks around the area. But weeks passed with no sign of him. Then nearly a month later, his family organized their own search. Within an hour, they found his body in a shallow creek just outside of town, an area that law enforcement had supposedly already searched thoroughly. The discovery raised even more questions. How could police miss him if he was there the whole time? Or was he moved? When examiners looked at the body, they were vague. They ruled his cause of death as undetermined. No official explanation. But years later, when the FBI reopened the case, a new forensic analysis suggested blunt force trauma, meaning Alonzo hadn't just wandered off and drowned. He'd been killed. But by who and why? Rumors flew. Some people claimed to know what happened but refused to speak out. Others said Alonzo was beaten by locals after racial comments spiraled out of control. But there was no trial, no convictions, no justice. To this day, his death is classified as a homicide with no answers. The FBI has awarded a $100,000 reward for information, yet almost 20 years later, no one has stepped forward with the truth. Alonzo Book went to a party one night and never came home. His family still waits for answers to this day, and the truth about what happened in that Kansas town may still be out there, hidden in silence, fear, or guilt. Well, you guys, that story reeks suspicion. What do you think really did happen to him? Could he have been murdered? Or was he just drunk that night? Remember, I'm VM VideoMaster, and fear finds everyone. Eventually, it'll find you. Now, if you think stories like these deserve to be told, hit subscribe. And if MrBallen sees this, thank you for inspiring creators like me to share the strange, dark, and mysterious. And to everyone watching, remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are real. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your October. And remember, Halloween is not that far away.